Disclaimer, I do not dislike CinemaSins, and that is not a lie. For my next Everything Wrong with CinemaSins video, I'm going to be sending their video on Monsters Inc., and I would like to give thanks and dedications to my friend Nico, Joe Fitani, and Dolphin of Blood for requesting this video. Enjoy the video, everybody.
Hey, wait a minute. Why is the M so hard to eat? This monster ate the other M just fine. And since when did letters become sentient beings? Like right before the L in film was eaten?
In the next part of the opening credits, the monsters organized the letters in the movie's title, so the M had to be capitalized for that part.
It could let in a child!
Evil guy is evil because everything about his character design and introduction lighting tells me he's evil.
Yeah, so how exactly is that kind of character design wrong here?
Weird monster penis painting.
1. Those look like mushrooms to me. 2. Jeremy makes an inappropriate comment, cliche.
Car with teeth inspires the two worst Pixar movies ever.
First of all, that is your opinion on the Cars films, which, like I've said before, isn't a problem with this movie. And second of all, this was the inspiration for the first Cars movie.
The map of the world was also drawn using children's screams.
The movie doesn't tell us what that map is made with, so I don't exactly know where you're getting that from. Also, even if it was, how would that be a sin? The movie establishes that Scream is what powers Monstropolis, so it would have been helpful to the city, not harmful.
It seems like Sully is so good at this, he should easily be able to work a little overtime and help get the city's supply of Scream back up to normal levels. I mean, how long does it take to get the Scream? Like, a minute? If you extrapolated that over a typical 8-hour shift, you should be able to get the city's power back in no time.
But because the reason for the Scream shortage is that children are becoming harder to scare, it doesn't matter how long it should take for Sully to scare a lot of children.
So, are we going anywhere special tonight?
I don't understand dating in the monster world. Mikey apparently is a completely different species with no discernible genitalia.
Since this is an animated family film, they're not going to be talking about that, my dude.
Movie rips off the slow-motion walking sequence from all the movies.
Since you said that that's from all the movies, I'm surprised you didn't refer to it as a cliche.
Eyes that fall out this easily are maybe not so ready to be eyes.
It was only one eye, though.
This scene where they realize the girl is too old to be scared and they call for the dead door demolition team makes me wonder. How did they get the doors for newborn kids? Where did they come from? Who builds them or creates them here in Monsterland? How do they even know of a new human child's existence?
It's established in Monsters University that the school is a door lab that creates the doors to the human world. You've seen this movie in 2015, so there's no way you haven't seen Monsters University, which came out in 2013.
Hey, can I borrow your odorant?
Yeah, get smelly garbage or old dumpster.
In this world where we've seen two toothbrushing scenes, Monsters Inc. wants to have it both ways and be the opposite of the human world for just this one joke. I know, we're dicks.
Yeah, and you also usually tell a movie to pick one lane or the other.
It just happens to be implementing a secret evil plan on the very night Sully stayed behind to cover Mikey's paperwork.
Yep, and without that there would be no movie, my dude.
So didn't everybody just get off work? Why is Randall so dumb as to do his shady scaring like 5 minutes after quitting time? How fast is it even physically possible for a workplace this large to empty out?
He probably assumes that everyone has left at this point, so he decided it was a good time to cheat and boost his numbers.
Why is the system built in such a way that one cannot quickly recall a door that's been sent away recently? That seems like a really stupid design flaw. Plot-related design flaw, but still.
Well, if a monster has that door's card key, they can recall it. This is why later in the movie, Mike asks Ross for the card key that Randall was using for Boo's door.
You think he's gonna come through the closet and scare you?
They set this kid up so it appeared she wasn't scared of anything, but she apparently really is scared of Randall. So why was she so unafraid of Sully when he walked through the door?
Because she's grown an attachment to Sully, which is why she calls him Kitty.
Good thing monsters have both the same physiology and toilet fixtures as humans.
Another case of Jeremy giving a sin to something that he likes.
Jeff Fungus Ex Machina.
2 sins here. One for this not being a Deus Ex Machina because right now there is no danger here that is seemingly unsolvable. And the other one is for the fact that Fungus abruptly preventing Randall from fighting Mike, Sully, and Boo doesn't solve the problem since they're still in the bathroom.
Toilet paper sticks to your heel after using the bathroom cliche. Although, when I think about it, how? They were in the cleanest bathroom in the history of bathrooms.
There was probably some toilet paper somewhere, and since Mike fell in the toilet, it was easy for the paper to stick to his foot.
The articles on this newspaper are the biggest bunch of nonsense we've ever seen here at CinemaSins, and that's saying something. The writer even bothered to write ums and uhs in this thing. Sure, it could be a joke, but what's not a joke is somebody was able to snap this photo of Boo while she rampaged the sushi restaurant.
Yeah, it's not meant to be a joke, like you just said.
Can we get an autograph?
CDA assholes appear so you'll think Sully's in trouble, but then become fanboys? Which also allows Boo to once again avoid capture.
Yes, they turn out to be fanboys.
Will you stop making Boo laugh?
That's weird, because the last time Boo made the lights go out, it was because she was crying, not laughing. She's been laughing the whole damn time she's been in this building and nothing happened.
Actually, when Boo was crying, it didn't make the lights go out. When Mike landed in the trash can, got books stuffed in his mouth, and had a speaker fall on him, Boo laughed so hard to the point that all the lights went out.
Yeah, so this Scream extractor sounds evil, but the only reason is that they're going to have to kidnap kids. But why do they need to do that? Why not bring the machine to the scare floor? Or make it smaller, for Christ's sake? What's different about this machine that's any more unethical than running in and scaring little kids for their screams?
What makes the scream extractor different from regular scaring is that it's supposed to collect scream better than scarers.
Furthermore, Randall's actions on the night Boo came over to the monster world don't really make sense now. If the whole reason he set the door up that night was to kidnap Boo, then why didn't he just take her, instead of stopping midway to get some scream tubes? Didn't he have plenty near the secret door? Or the secret evil lab where he's testing this machine out?
Since Randall put Mike in a container that looked like scream canisters, I would guess that that was what he was getting before he was going to kidnap Boo.
Yeah, so why isn't this kid's fake recorded screams worth some scream energy again? It's midichlorians, isn't it?
Probably because this is a simulator and not a part of the scare floor.
Boo!
I know this is supposed to be like your no sins, but this ain't a sin, my dude.
Banished to the human world, so naturally the first thing they bump into is a monster from their own world.
Pointing things out on the screen.
Snow cone? No, don't worry. It's lemon.
Monsters, Inc. shows it has the bravery to insert a much-needed pee joke into the script.
Well, yeah, animated movies usually have jokes meant for the adults.
Wasteland? I think you mean Wonderland.
Marketing.
Not a sin there, my dude.
Damn it, Randy Newman, that music is almost exactly the same piece of music you did in The Natural. You didn't think I'd notice, did you?
I don't see what's wrong with that. I mean, there are Pixar films that have used the same music.
Sullivan got what he deserved.
Sullivan was twice the scarer you will ever be.
Bullshit conflict between two villains intended to distract and buy time for the hero cliche is bullshit.
Like I've said before, just because you feel that way about it doesn't mean that others do, meaning this is not a sin.
Mike, you don't understand.
Yes, I do.
Monsters, Inc. goes back to the interrupting douchebag well a mere 10 minutes after doing it the first time.
Yeah. So?
No one on the work floor hits the all-stop button on this door machine. Or, wait, are you saying there is no all-stop button for this thing? These monsters did zero planning ahead when building this factory.
You answered yourself. That is never shown in this film, so this can't be a sin.
It's weird how many Pixar movies end up in a giant factory of some sort where the heroes have to navigate unthinking and unfeeling machinery.
The fact that that happens in other Pixar movies isn't a problem with this movie.
There was no reason whatsoever for this door storage facility track to be laid out like a theme park ride.
You gonna tell us why not, though?
Make her laugh.
What? Sully?
Just do it.
Ow!
I still contend this is total nonsense after her crying caused the blackout before.
Like I said before, Boo's laughing caused the power outage, not her crying.
Come on, we gotta find another door.
Mikey and Sully managed to find another kid's closet door in the very next beach house they run into.
This is you just saying what was just happening in the movie.
Look, Boo's door.
Wow, there are 10 billion doors in here, and you managed to leave and return within 2 rows of Boo's door each time? F*** you, movie.
See the previous sin.
We lost him.
God damn it.
Again, that was not a sin.
F***ing what?
Jeremy has never heard of sneaking up on people because that's what happened here.
There they are.
It's amazing in this giant place, anything Sully is looking for can be found within seconds.
Another case of you giving a sin to something you like.
All right, come on, over the plate. Let's see the old stuff here.
Yeah, there's definitely time for this. Meanwhile, Boo's parents have had the neighbor kid thrown in jail on suspicion of kidnapping. But hey, baseball, everyone.
As I have said many times before, and also not too long ago, there is nothing in this movie that suggests that.
Yep, that's Nemo. And that's the Pizza Planet truck. Yep, you're observant. What do you want, a cookie? Go start a YouTube channel and do it consistently.
Pointing things out on the screen.
No one sees these fingers.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I spotted several big mistakes.
This is exactly what our intern Kyle says every time we watch a movie. And this is why he doesn't get to write sins with us. It's because of your attitude, Kyle.
Jeremy says something random cliche.
Monsters Incorporated is dead.
I wish. Instead, you're not going to believe this. We actually get a prequel in about 10 years.
It's actually 12 years. This movie came out in 2001 and Monsters University came out in 2013, like I said earlier. The Pixar movie that actually came out 10 years after this movie was Cars 2.
Oh, look! Jesse from Toy Story 2 and the bouncy ball. This is back in the time when Pixar actually wanted you to notice their Easter eggs.
Oh look, this is Jeremy just pointing things out on the screen again.
Oh yeah, and Finding Nemo again.
Pointing things out on the screen. Again.
Oh, testing.
This child should still be screaming bloody murder right now.
But he isn't, so why is this a sin?
And while that definitely deserves a sin subtraction, is Sully just going to keep visiting Boo throughout the years? Does Boo go crazy trying to tell people she has a monster who comes by every night and makes her laugh? Does she get tired of him visiting when she's a teenager? Does it become like the Toy Story series when the kid finally has to put away childish things and become an adult? Happy ending with lots of questions there.
Yes, those are questions, which means that you having questions about this movie's ending is not a mistake the movie made, so this cannot qualify as a sin. And here's the end result, everybody. The sin total is 161, and the sentence will be Kid-tastrophe. Thank you for watching, everybody, and have a nice day.